Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Dead by Daylight gameplay video. We are bringing you, for the first time since release, gameplay of the Spirit to the channel. Why did it take me so long? Because I'm disappointed in her, and I'll tell you exactly why. This might come as a surprise if you've seen the previous video, the previous videos I've done from her. I'll explain this right off the bat though for you. They've actually kind of nerfed her, and they didn't really tell you about it. At least I couldn't find anywhere in the patch notes any specific mention of what they did. And I don't know if this is on purpose or an accident, but let's talk about it real quick. It used to be that when she was traveling in her form, you wouldn't hear her until she was right on top of you. And I'm going to show you an example of this as from the survivor perspective. I want you guys to listen to what it is you hear previous to her popping up on my screen real close to me. So give that a listen. You see how it looks like she's phasing in and out? That's on purpose. She's coming to me. Alright. Yo, you can heal me, I guess. It's Crouch! Thank you guys, you beautiful. Brilliant, thank you so much. Well, I'm getting touched here. Okay, alright, so you really didn't hear anything until basically she was on top of me, and then that's normally how it worked. That's how it worked for the entirety of the PTB. As far as every single time I played against her, that is what I expected. And that made it really easy to sneak up on people and get jump scares and generator grabs, which in my opinion was the best part about playing her. Was the jump scare, goofy chaos that she caused, and I loved it. Now this is what you hear now as she's around you in her phasing. You hear? Hear how far away that was? Do you hear how far away I heard her? That sound? That was not there before. Did you hear that? You can hear the sound of her rushing by. The same sound that she hears while she's in her phasing is what you can hear now. And it sounds like you can hear it from a pretty decent way away. I'm told that a second and a half to 2 seconds before I arrive, survivors were able to hear me. So the other day I tried getting good gameplay with her and I couldn't do it. Turns out that without the jump scare tactics, without the pressure of being able to pull people off of generators, she's really not that powerful. Be very careful playing with this killer, guys. Be very careful buying this DLC. She does not play like she does in the PTB. I'm not saying she's bad. I think that my perks are pretty bad right now, and better perks, you know, like in any killer, are gonna help me play, get a little bit better gameplay with her. But I had some bad RNG with the perks too. Let me tell you that. Anyway, she is definitely not the same jump scare, super creepy person that she was. In addition, they changed her really freaky voice to Luigi. Well, yeah, it just sounds like a Mario character now. She sounds ridiculous. She's not even freaky or terrifying anymore. Why you do this, Dead by Daylight? Why you break your one of my favorite kill? Anyway, so let's get into this gameplay though. I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to make you guys aware of the change because the last video I did with her, I rocked, I kicked butt. It was so much fun, and I highly recommended picking her up and giving her a try. And now I would say don't pick her up and give her a try until you see a little bit more gameplay other than just what I have. Now, let's go through the perks real quick. I'm going to bring Unrelenting, which is recuperate faster from missed attacks. I'm not sure about this one, but I do feel like I miss attacks with her quite often when I'm coming out of stealth because I kind of like what I do with the Nerfs. I'm expecting them to be closer, but they've already gotten so far away. I find myself lunging to try to get them before they go through something, and when I miss, I'm kind of bummed out with the cooldown. So most people probably won't need this, but I'm bringing this one because I do seem to miss with her more often than I did previously, although they extended her lunge range. I don't know. I think it's because she's not as sneaky. Rancor is a very good general perk. I'm using this instead of Bitter Murmur to give me some extra vision, and it does help giving me an ability to catch up at the end by killing off the obsession, if that's what it comes down to. I am bringing Remember Me, so you might think that this sounds weird to have Remember Me and Rancor, because Rancor makes you think that I'm going to save them until the end, whereas Remember Me means I got to hit them. Well, I'm having a hard time getting any real good pressure in the early game, so I feel like Remember Me is going to be necessary for me with this killer until I get some better early game perks, like Ruin, which right now for me is level 1. No Barbecue, by the way, that I unlocked in over 53 levels of leveling here. Anyway, Remember Me, unfortunately, I need some help with the late game, getting to the late game, and then keeping the late game going longer. I'm hoping that between Remember Me and Rancor, I might be able to make something happen with this one, and get some late game kills if I struggle through the early game. I am bringing Modern Abuse, which basically decreases my tear radius. It's always good with her. Her tear radius is already very small, and it's even smaller now, allowing me to get a little bit closer and before they start hearing me, and we get into a chase. I'm bringing in a add-on that increases my passive phasing, and then increase the frequency of the passive phasing. So while she moves, she kind of like glitches back and forth is what it looks like. And I'm gonna try to use this to help me around corners and around pallets and drops and stuff like that. I'm hoping that it makes them a little bit more freaked out and makes the survivors make mistakes. I'm also gonna bring in the Bloody Hair Brooch, which decreases the activation charge time, so I can hop in and out of it, into it faster. I'm hoping that this will help me get people around pallets and stuff like that. I'm bringing Bloody Party Streamers because I need some more points, so I could go through her blood webs a little bit more and get some actually good perks right now. Because right now I've got really pretty cruddy perks, especially since she's way more handicapped than I thought she was gonna be. I thought she was gonna have a lot of early game pressure. People were going to be afraid to be doing gens with her stalking around and being able to appear behind them quietly. But now, because there's really no reason to be afraid of her coming in and picking off a gen, there's no reason not to rush it. She is now a late game killer. I believe you need to slow down the early game, or you need to build for the late game to be effective with her. My personal opinion. If you differ, if you have some tactics I maybe don't know about with these changes, I mean, I always went for the gen grabs and for the sneaky peeky kills, and now I can't seem to get those. If you've got some other tactics you want to share, please do. I want to like her, but I'm having a hard time with it right now. Let's get into some gameplay though. Alrighty, so we actually changed up one of the add-ons here because I just played a game and got 4 survivors escaped. It wasn't even close. There's nothing to stop the gen rush with her early on right now. With my perk set, at least, there's no Ruin. There's only Ruin 1, and that's hardly useful. And besides, Ruin gets found immediately. So I've changed up so I have a faster speed coming out of reappearance. I'm hoping this helps me catch up to people a little bit easier. And took away the passive phasing and stuff, which I don't think is a bad one. I just think that she's just such a slow damn champ, like a slow killer, that you need to have some sort of increased speed to give you a chance of catching up to these guys. So we're gonna try yet again to get some good gameplay for you guys. But like I said, I'm just really struggling with her. If you guys think she's really powerful, let me know what you do differently than what I do, and educate me. Because I don't get it. Some things would be helpful. Like barbecue and chili would be great, right? There you go. There you go, hon. Going this way? Gotcha! Gotcha! Speed burst was necessary in that one. I would not have gotten her otherwise. Like I said, just keep in mind that you have a stupidly slow movement speed, considering how lithe and sexy you look. Super slow movement speed. Get the heck off this. So there's Jen done already. I should have looked around. It would have showed me if he was nearby. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that, buddy. I wouldn't suggest that, Mr. Dwight. How did that miss? We saw him. This is our obsession. Okay. That was a unfortunate move. It didn't pay off for us. Does he have butter? Well, let's leave him on the ground. Let's just heck it. Let's just leave him on the ground right now. I'm not even kidding. Leave him for the end. Get stacks. Sprint burst! Sprint burst! Oh! You're not, Queen K. Yeah. See, I knew you were still sticking around. I knew you were still sticking around. Why would you not be? Of course you're gonna be sticking around. The other guy's still on the ground. They can let him die as far as I'm concerned. It's one less person that's doing a gen right now. It's gonna take some of the attention away. It's gonna allow me to continue to make my moves that I have to make. She's still injured? No, she healed. Did she? We saw her, right? You ready? That's fine, Queen K. That's fine. Keep the pressure on. She made the right move by doing that. Nope! No, Queen K, no! Not happening. Not today, baby. Can't make the basement on this one. We gotta get back to hitting people. We gotta get back to hitting people. This is so close to being done. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Try to string him up as fast as we can here. I need to keep the pressure on high. They're gonna get another gen any second now. Yep, there it is. No real surprise. You know, there's somebody that was around here. Or at least it seemed like it. He yelled it out. We're going back. I don't know if I have a choice. Look, I mean, look at this. This is arguably a good game with her. That's the problem. This is arguably a darn good game with the perks that I have. And yet there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. All right. I mean, if you saw something personally that you think could have been done better, let me know. I feel like I played that pretty darn well. with the perks I have available at least. I can't remember if you are not. Alright, obviously I gotta go back. And... nope! Nice sprint burst. You know what? I can't even get over there. I can't get over there to kill her. There's just there's no speed. There's no speed here. I know that they've got the other one open. It's probably the obsession that's got it. There's, I don't think there's any way I'm getting any more kills than that one kill here during this game. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you see. The result of this, there's my obsession gone. So, gonna check to see if the last survivor is out here, if they're over there perhaps. They got out. Alright. It happens. This is normal games for her right now. This is what I'm seeing every single game. So if there's something that I'm doing very wrong, do let me know. Otherwise, I just think she's been broken. She's just not what she used to be. It's very unfortunate. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm not playing her again until I get more perks unlocked for her because she's shite. Enjoy yourselves and peace out.